But yeah, I don't know. When I first watched it, I was a little bit resentful because it was very similar to a plot concept that I've had for like years now. But I really just enjoyed it. They did a really great job. I like Ken Watanabe, the Japanese dude who's in it. Think
Yeah.
he had a great role. Uh, um, what's Pretty Boy's face? Who was
Leonardo DiCaprio.
yeah, Leo. I thought Leo did a good job, even better than Shutter Island. I was more impressed in this role than anything I've seen him do.
Yeah,
So
he's done a
he's
lot of good stuff this year.
yeah, he's coming into his own. Um,
Even though when I look at him, I still see Titanic.
yeah, so all of the the main staples as far as like cinematography, performance, pacing, editing, just everything just hit the mark for me on that movie. So love it.
Absolutely, very, very well made.
Yeah, really good.
So King number 5.
Number 5 for me was Tron Legacy. I just thought I love the original Tron, and just to go back into that world, it sort of only made it to number 5 by sheer fanboyness. Uh, I just thought it was a great movie. It was great. It was really great to see in 3D. Like it wasn't a bad 3D movie, and just anytime I can see a light cycle in action, that's a win for me.
No, I feel pretty bad because I haven't seen it, and it's not showing anymore, so I'm feeling a bit disappointed.
Loved Tron Legacy, and it is on my list. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna say Tron Legacy too.
And remember, kids, if you find a giant replica of a guy on a light cycle at your movie theater, buy it.
Or
When you
steal it.
find out it gets
It's
stolen,
so much
no,
more epic
they
if you
already
steal
sold
it.
it.
It's somehow.
When you find out they sell it, you're gonna be very disappointed you didn't buy it.
He knows from personal experience.
Yeah. All right, Smiff, you want to go with the number 4 on your list?
My number 4 is The King's Speech, which I just watched the other day, and it's, needless to say, it's very, very well acted. Um, Everyone is pretty much perfect. I mean, Collin first. Don't really speak much about him, but Helena Bonham Carter really nails her role as the Queen Mother. It was a real character in real life, and she's great in this. And Jeffrey Rush, of course, and Timothy Spall as Winston Churchill, and Guy Pearce as David slash King Edward, Nazi guy.
Oh, Nazi guy, yeah.
Yeah, he had sympathies with Hitler, which is kind of half the reason he abdicated, along with wanting to shag that Wallace Simpson girl. Sorry. So
I'm gonna say as
yes,
much as I liked the King's Speech, I didn't put it on my list.
did you not?
No, I think it's sheer fact that there was a lot other movies that stuck with me, and the King's Speech is just something that I think I'm not gonna. I think I'll watch it once and then not see it again. So
But if
it
you
didn't make.
appreciate work of cinematic art, you think?
No, I liked the movie. It was a really good movie. It's just one of those watch it. For me, it was a watch it once and then not watch it again sort of deal.
Fair enough.
Did that make it onto your list, Colin?
The King's Speech? No. Too British.
Oh man.
All right, Colin. What is your number 4?
Well, um, gonna go with Kick Ass.
Hmm. Why do you say that?
Because it was kick ass. But yeah, I don't know. It pushed a lot of boundaries, and I thought a lot of the boundaries that it pushed didn't really need to be pushed, but I still enjoyed it. Uh, the beat down scene with the kid, I had to I couldn't even really watch that scene, but I liked it all together. Even in spite of all of its flaws and the shit that I couldn't even sit through, I still liked the movie. So yeah, it succeeded.
Now, I've got a bit of a reputation for not liking Kick-Ass on Movieriffic. Basically, my problems are I can't really. It doesn't seem to me like it had one single idea it wanted to go for, and it ends up doing like three at once, and not being very funny, and
Yeah,
not being exciting. But
and
that's
let me
Just
just
me.
put into context why I actually liked it. It's because I watched it with a bunch of my friends in the room. You know, it's like it's the ultimate sit down with a bunch of your friends and watch a movie, especially if you're all like comic book, you know, fans and stuff like that, and you can get like excited about the stuff that they're spoofing. You know, so it's like a group experience. It's not one of those like sit down and watch it for like, you know, the personal experience of you in the movie. But
Yeah,
uh but yeah, that was why I liked the movie. It's a great group experience.
I understand. It just didn't push my buttons and kind of annoyed me in the process.
Yeah, I saw Kick-Ass in a drive-through with a bunch of my friends, so it is one of those it's really good to see with a group of buddies and just enjoy it type of films.
Okay, King, what's your next one?
Number 4 for me is The Book of Eli.
Oh, really?
Yup.
That's high. I actually thought that film was fairly poor, to be honest. I even forgot I watched it.
For me, I The Book of Eli, I really liked it. It was one of those I like movies that have the religious subtext, and this wasn't even subtext. And I like I like the idea of the movie that the world is ending, and it wasn't a stupid thing. It wasn't like the villain was trying to get something stupid that could give him power. He was trying to get the Bible because he knew that religion holds power. So I thought just that sake, and it really was a movie that stuck with me. Like I've rewatched it a few times, and it really is a movie that just sticks with me. And I just want to say for everybody listening, he's not blind. Get over it. Gotta say.
Isn't? Oh, I thought he was.
No, he was not blind. There's no way. When I'm watching it, I don't see him being blind.
Yeah, but that's the conceit, isn't it? He is.
But then again, Eli in the Bible was blind.
Maybe we should have figured that out. Have
If
you seen Book of Eli, Colin?
No. That was one of those ones where I saw the preview and I was like, the preview alone was enough of my life wasted on this effort.
Well,
Well,
you
basically,
forgot
it's
about
about a guy who
choice.
it's post-apocalyptic America, and he goes around killing cannibals or something. And
I saw a really cool fight scene from it where he like chops off a bunch of like guys' like hands and stuff, and
Which is pretty
but
much the only reason I don't think he's blind, is because he was like kicking.
but at the time I remember you know, thinking as far as post-apocalyptic movies go, I was just gonna wait for the new Resident Evil and then watch that.
Oh, really? You gave a Book of Eli for Resident Evil?
Yeah. Well, it was a recession. Give me a break.
You know, technically, we've been out of a recession since 2008.
No,
don't
no.
I'd let you know that.
Yeah, don't buy that pill. Don't swallow that.
All right, well, Smith, if you want to go with number 3 for you.
my third is Black Swan, which is getting better the more I think about it. It almost lost me, to be honest. Towards the end, the more preposterous it got. But it's a complete visceral cinematic experience, which I excuse me, which I'm appreciative for. So that's why it's so high on my list.
I'm actually upset I didn't put Black Swan on my list, but it was a great movie. Don't get me wrong, I love the movie, but it wasn't catered towards my type of viewing audience.
Right.
So it was one of those that I saw and I was like, as much as I love it, I know that there's somebody else that appreciates it so much more than I do. So I didn't put it on my list.
So what's your audience you're talking about?
People that enjoy mindless violence. That's
Yeah,
my audience.
that's me.
I do. I enjoy toilet humor. I enjoy mindless violence. I mean, I love more serious things. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Black Swan. It
Mhm.
just wasn't for me. As much as I say I like it,
Yeah.
it wasn't something I'd want to go back and watch.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. There's kind of films you appreciate, but it doesn't hold a place in your heart. Do you understand?
Exactly.
Yeah. Black Swan, Colin?
No, no. I had lunch. Thank you.